Okay, so in this video, what we're going to cover is the compare settings function in CMS. It's one of the most important features that we have because it's something that we need to use to be able to verify that the settings that you've created in the offline settings are the ones that have been downloaded into the controller. So in this case, we've used Real Field Device, which I'm online with over here, and I have downloaded the offline settings that under this menu here. So I want to compare between what's in the offline settings and what's actually in the controller. So first things first, let's bring the settings that are in the controller right now up into CMS. So we'll go across to connection and choose upload settings. Brings up the upload settings, and I will initiate that transfer there. Now, of course, you can actually see the whole history of what's going on in this device. So theoretically, you could compare with what was downloaded. The only thing is, though, if you make manual changes to the settings inside the relay, then what was downloaded isn't actually what's in the device in the field. So it is worthwhile doing a quick upload before comparing it, just to make sure that you are comparing with what the real state of the device in the field is. So now we've finished that upload, so we're going to go across to the device tab up here, and we're going to compare the settings between what's in the offline settings up here with that upload. So let me close the settings history. I'll go device, go compare settings, and the comparison wizard is a very flexible tool. So you have the ability to compare between any upload, any download, between any devices throughout the whole system, or even between groups within the same offline settings. So there are a lot of parameters that you can set with that comparison, because it does give you a lot of flexibility to be able to do that. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to choose the real field device, and we want to choose our point of comparison as being initially the settings that we think that we put into the controller, so the offline settings. Next, and I want to compare it with what I've uploaded out of the device. So if I choose that one there, so we go to group 1, see at 10:20 a.m. a couple of minutes ago when I uploaded it, that's the timestamp there. You'll also see that the one that I selected as the initial one as the comparison point has been grayed out, because what's the point of comparing something with itself? So we've grayed that out, and there we go, we have the comparison. So we just go ahead and click compare. And fortunately, there is no differences found between the two of them. Now, what we can do is, once we've done that, I'll just demonstrate quickly what it looks like if we compare between something that is clearly different and the implementation there, just to show you what it looks like. So this time around, what we'll do is we'll run another compare, but we're going to compare between this device template over here, which I'm assuming has something different in it. We go, it's group 1, and I will have a look at real field device. So select it as the comparison, and it was the upload, and I do a compare on those functions. And there we go. There are actually some differences between the two of those. So you'll see value 1, which stipulates where that setting comes from, which is the initial offline protection group in that template that I chose. And value 2 is the historical protection group, which is what I've pulled out of this RC controller here on my desk. So we'll see that the auto reclose, there is a difference here between the group 1 AR configuration and the sectionalizer mode, and over here in the inrush setting, there's a difference as well. So it is really useful to be able to tell specifically what the differences are, and that is something that is essential to be able to do with CMS. I hope this video was helpful. Of course, if you want to find out more about NOJA Power's products and services, then make sure you subscribe to our channel here. We'll be providing more tips and tricks on how to use the equipment and help you get your job done sooner. Thank you.